I've really wanted to try NixOS for a while now. Every time I see it mentioned, it sounds like a completely different way of using Linux, not just another distro. I've tried a few Linux distros before, never NixOS, so today that changes. I'm giving myself 6 challenges, the stuff I'd normally do without thinking on Windows: change the wallpaper, customize the dock, change the icon theme, change the cursor, install a new browser, set up a code editor, and install a video player. The goal is simple: get through all 6. The problem is, NixOS apparently works completely differently from the distros I've tried before, so this could go smoothly or I could be stuck on challenge 1. Drop a like, it means a lot, and now let's boot up the live ISO. Okay, here we are inside the NixOS installer, American English language. Let's just click on next here. Now region Europe, zone Ljubljana, which is the main city from Slovenia. Let's click on next. Now keyboard model, it's this one, English US, and this is the default thing. So let's just click on next. What is your name? Let's type in here tech enthusiast. What name do you want to use to log in? Let's go tech E. Choose a password to keep your account safe. Let's put in here 1234 1234. Requires strong passwords. Let's just disable this. Choose a password for the administrator account. I think I'm gonna just type in the same thing, so 1234, and let's click on next. And here we are inside the desktop environment. I think Genome looks like Mac. Then we have Plasma, which looks like Windows. XFCE, I don't know to which OS this is similar to. Then we have the Pantheon. This I think is Elementary OS. Mate. Then we have Enlightenment, LXQT, Budgie, and no desktop. I think I will go with Plasma. This one is the most similar to Windows. So let's go next. Erase disk. This will delete all data currently present on the selected storage device. I think this one is correct. Then let's click here on erase disk and click on next. So location, keyboard, partitions. I think it's ready to install. So let's just click on here, and right now it started to install. All done. So NixOS has been installed on your computer. You may now restart into your new system or continue using the NixOS live environment. Let's click on restart now and click on done. Okay, so now I guess it's rebooting. We already have the cursor, so that was actually pretty fast. So let's type in here the password 1234 and let's click on arrow. So this is really nice boot screen. And now we already are here inside our desktop environment, which I think I chose KDE Plasma. And it has this really cool taskbar at the bottom, very similar to Windows actually. And then here on the left, we have all the other applications installed on the computer. What are those? Those are system settings, I think. Then we have here the file manager, which is Dolphin here. Now this does look slightly outdated compared to Windows. And here we already have Firefox. So I guess Firefox is the pre-installed browser here. And then here on the right, we have the system tray. We have the volume. We have this thing right here, which is the brightness of the monitor. Then we have here the most recent device. We have networks even. And then if I click on the arrow, we have notifications, set up weather report. And then here we have the calendar and also notifications, I think. Cursor right here looks also pretty damn good. I think way better than on Windows. So the first thing which I would like to do right here is to get a brand new wallpaper. So let's right click here, and here we already have this option, desktop and wallpaper. And here we have some of the pre-installed images, which I think some of them look pretty good. What if we click, for example, on this one, darkest hour? This one does look pretty good already, but what if I click here on get new? Where will this take me? Oh, this is some kind of a really cool wallpaper store. Then we can, I guess, download some custom wallpapers here. Which one would I pick? Maybe this one looks pretty good. Rancho Cucamonga. Let's install this one. So now it's loading. And what do I do now? Uninstall option. Then if I click on X and if I scroll here down below, where can I find this wallpaper now? What if I go back here and open it once again? And it's right here, Edna Rancho Cucamonga. So if I click on it right now, it applied the wallpaper. So that I think was pretty super similar to Windows actually. But this one also has this third-party wallpaper installer, which I think it's really good. So now if I click on OK, we have a brand new wallpaper. Right now, let's try to customize this taskbar. Now on Windows, you would normally go right click here and probably somewhere here I would have to find taskbar settings. So we have show panel configuration. What if I click on this? So it opens up here the position. So we have set position. Can we put it here on top? Yo, we can even put it here on top, or maybe let's try here, put it to the right. Windows does not have here this built in. Now alignment, we can put it here to the left or even to the center. What if I put here center? Full width, we can fit content here just like this. We have custom even. I think I will go with full width. And then here visibility, always visible, auto hide. Let's go here, always visible. Opacity, let's put here translucent option. And then here we have panel and applets. So I think we are done here. What if I click here on add new spacer widgets? We can also add widgets here, so that is pretty cool. Let's go to the widgets. Maybe we can add here something else. Maybe this one right here, application dashboard. What if I click on this? Oh, it just put here 3 application dashboards. So what if I remove them? So what if I click on this and click on only one? So now it's this. And then let's also try to add, for example, application menu. So now we have this two right here. And we can also go here and click on download new Plasma widgets. What if I click on this? It also opened here a brand new store. So very similar to the wallpaper thing, this is also available for the widgets. So maybe we can try this one right here, which is KDE Control Station by Elever. And then if I click on X, let's go here, add new widgets. And then here we have KDE Control Station. And now I guess we have it right here. Now if I close this, we go exit edit mode. And if I click on this thing, sorry, there was an error loading KDE Control Station. Oh, so for some reason it does not work. But what if I click on this widget? So here, I guess it opens some kind of full screen start menu. Now it looks pretty damn good, to be honest. And if I click on this, it opens this thing, which is some kind of smaller start menu. So I guess you can also add widgets here inside the taskbar here on NixOS. Now let's also try to change the icon theme. So let's go here, and these are the system settings. Have quick settings, we have mouse and touchpad, keyboard, colors, and themes. So where can I find the icons? So icons are right here. And it also has this get new button, which I think it's very similar to the wallpapers and the widgets. So let's try here to pick one really cool icon pack. So maybe this one right here, Fluent one. Let's click on install. Let's just pick here this one, first one, install this one. And let's click here on Fluent and click on apply. Now this one already looks very similar to Windows 11. We already have here this Windows 11 start menu icon. And then here down below, we already have very similar icons to Windows. So what if we right now try to change the cursor as well? Because I see it right here. So we have breeze dark, breeze light. What if we go here, 3 dots, get new? I really do like this, that you can even go here to get new, and pretty much it shows you all of the available cursors here, which you can pretty much download. So maybe let's go with the theme here and click on Fluent Cursor Theme, and let's click on install. An error occurred, failed to adopt Fluent Cursor's theme. For some reason, this brand new cursor pack does not work. So let's try to get one more. So let's click on get new, and maybe we can go with Apple cursor, or maybe this one right here, V10 NixOS cursors by night. Let's click on install. Here are the new cursors. What if we click on apply? And it already looks like Windows 10 or Windows 11, I think. So super cool. Then here we can also change the system sounds and even the splash screen. So you can pick whichever you would like. And then here we even have window decorations. And I guess we can even get new here as well. So let's get this one right here. Maybe this one will look pretty cool. Let's click on install. And I must admit that it is quite customizable, this Linux distro. And here it looks quite unique. It has the circles here on the right. Now we already here changed the cursor, we changed the wallpaper, customized the taskbar even, and we also changed the icons here. So right now let's try to download a new browser. So if I go here, what if I search here for store, and here we have this software center. Maybe here we will find a third-party browser, Chromium web browser. Let's install from FlatHub. Now it's waiting. And meanwhile, this is doing its thing. Let's also install a video player, which is VLC. I think this will be pretty easy to do. So let's install from FlatHub and Visual Studio Code. Maybe this will also install. So right here, click on this, and right now it's actually installing. So now every app, I think it's right now installed. So here we have this green dot where it says it's new. So here we have Visual Studio Code. Let's see if it's actually going to work here. And it does actually open. So that is pretty cool, and it works surprisingly well. Welcome to VS Code. Let's see also if it has this window snapping, and you can see that it does. And what if I put it here somewhere on top like this? It also makes it full screen. So now it works. What if I go here back to internet, Chromium, internet access? Maybe this will also work. Yeah, it also works surprisingly well. Let's see which version of Chromium it is. I think this one is the latest actually. And then let's also go here and go to multimedia, and let's see if VLC media player is going to work. And it does also work. Yeah, this is NixOS, and it works surprisingly very similar to Windows. And I think I accomplished every single challenge I gave myself in this video. So pretty much change the wallpaper, change the taskbar here, also modify the cursor, the icons here. You can see that they look very similar to Windows as well, and install some of the third-party applications straight from this Discover store. So overall, I will give NixOS a huge thumbs up. I highly recommend it if you want to try Linux, and I will also put a link for it in the video description down below so you guys can easily check it out. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel as well, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.